Well, hello to you. Cyndilu here, and coming to you from New Zealand, where I live now. Moved here uh, for 2012, in 2012, to bring my husband back to New Zealand after he was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2010. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I've been his full-time carer for the last 4 years. And in that time, I have found that there are times that you just have to take a break. That sometimes you have to let go of perfection and be willing to take littler steps, take smaller steps forward. And 2 years ago, I actually had a major heart issue myself. So then we ended up with two things going on, and I really had to even take a step back even further. So in that time, I was working on building this online business, and I, was feeling bad because I wasn't getting much done. But I realized that even the littlest of steps are steps forward. And even when I was standing still, I was still looking forward. So because I was looking forward, I still had a forward vision. So keeping my vision forward was what really truly helped me. So I just wanted to give you 5 quick tips today that can help you if you're going through a similar situation. And the first one is, as I said, give yourself grace. Allow it to not be perfect. Allow it to take longer. Allow yourself to take longer. Allow yourself rest. Allow yourself to have that grace. I'm looking at my notes. So, do not change your priorities. Keep your priorities in order. It's so easy when you're dealing with somebody who's sick all the time and they take a lot of your time to feel like you just want to push them away. But they really are your priority. And so you need to keep that as your priority. And then your work is your secondary thing. And yes, keep making the steps forward, keep doing things. If all you can do is take some time and read some books or, learn something new today, or just take time to rest and say, it's okay, tomorrow I can work again. That's okay. Just give yourself that time. And always keep that loved one or yourself as number one priority. And when you're doing that, be willing to adjust your schedule. Adjust it, not cancel it. So if you have a class that you need to go to and you can't get to it, a lot of these classes are recorded, or you can ask your professor if you're in a school rather than an online thing. You can ask your professor if they can record it for you so that you can still do it. So you're adjusting your schedule. You're not canceling things. You're still going to work forward. If you need to take a break, then just let them know. I need to do this over 2 terms. And I know I probably may need to drop it for this term, but I'm going to pick it back up next term. Can I come back in at such and such a time? And can I keep coming to class even though I'm dropping it so that I can stay up on things when I can get there? And that just helps you so you're able to pick up better when you go back to school. I actually did that when I was in school. And number 4, be okay with literally being a hot mess. Like, there were days where it was not pretty. But I just allowed myself to just be in that place and to know that it was temporary and I was walking through it. And I was in that place that day, and that's just where I was. And I had to trust that all things do indeed work together for good. And I just gave it over to God and kept going. And you can do the same thing. Number 5, do what you can. As I said before, listen to classes, listen to audiobooks. If you can't read, can't hold a book because it's too painful, I know how that is. I was there. So I listened to audiobooks. That's what I could do. And the other thing you can do is if you can do absolutely nothing, then you can start planning and strategizing your next move. That will help move you forward. And a bonus one, realize that you're living in this moment. You're living in this very moment. And embrace the moment. Embrace your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. And stay focused on this is your life. And it's okay. And it's not forever. There are seasons that we go through our lives, and in those seasons, there's always change. And there's always new things. And there's always, always refreshing. Take time to rest. Get refreshed. So real quick, the 5 things. Give yourself grace. Don't change your priorities. Be willing to adjust, not cancel. Be okay with being a hot mess. Do what you can. And then the 6th one was realize that you're living only in this moment, and it's the only moment you have. So enjoy the moment, even if it's not exactly where you thought you would be today. Alrighty, blessings. Love ya. Till next time. Ta-ta.